What's up, guys? Baseman here. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. I am your host, Professor Ice Deck. Appreciate you guys coming by. Like this damn video if you will, subscribe to the page, and swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons. May you have many wives. Links in the description below. So what we have here today is a HYDRA Sorceress, but not just any HYDRA Sorceress, no. This is one that is, how do you say, godly as fuck. We're gonna find out anyway. My last one, I was quite surprised. She had all the same gear, only the one difference was that the mercenary was wielding insight rather than infinity. So in this video, I'm going to try it with an infinity thresher, burist for the conviction aura. Now, I do have a Sunder Charm on this character, so fortunately all of the fire immunes are going to be broken, which is very, very important because the conviction from infinity generally doesn't break fire immunes. There are a few fire immunes in the game that it breaks, but most of them, the level 12 conviction does not break, so it's completely useless against the enemies having conviction on the infinity against fire immunes, but not the case anymore. Now, to my understanding, when the Sunder Charm pierces their fire immunity, when it breaks their immunity, the conviction from infinity then is only 1/5 effectiveness. So we're talking like an additional 15% pierce added, which isn't a ton, but I think for the ones who are not fire immune, this is really going to help because of course it's going to pierce their fire res by like 60% or something crazy like that. So nonetheless, the mercenary has infinity, has Vampagaze Helm with the cold damage, the life leech, the physical damage reduced by 15%. Oh, it's a shitty one. And magic damage reduced by 20. What the hell? This can max out at physical damage reduced by 20%, but I guess I don't have a good one for him. That's fine. I think he will survive. So I'll show you the gear in just a moment, but let's go see how well this fares in somewhere as simple as the stony field, for example. So let's fly around here for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have 5 HYDRA outs. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh my god, my mana is so low. Do I have SOJs? 1 SOJ, 2 SOJ. Holy shit, how much does HYDRA cost? 41.5 mana? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm going to miss having the thing a little bit. Oh my god, I don't have static field? Dumbass. That's fine, for research purposes, that should help even more. We're gonna keep all the variables the same. Oh my god. This is hideous. Look at this. I mean, yeah, the mercenary's doing some killing. I have redemption from the Phoenix Shield to help with the mana, but as you can see here, it takes a minute for it to kick in. You have got to be toting me. All right, we're going to step it up a notch. We're going to go to the Frigid Highlands. Now, this is Players 1, but I will test this on Players 8. I'd like running Players 1. That's generally what I do on botnet. I just make solo games, do Players 1, farm. I like optimizing characters for Players 1 because it gives you a lot more build diversity and variety because more builds can thrive in Players 1, you know what I mean? So it becomes sort of a chase to have a fun build that you like to play that can still clear it pretty fast. As you progress in Players 2 to 8, that whole scheme just gets more and more narrow in terms of player optimization, build optimization, and clear speed. So that's kind of why I like playing Players 1. But, oh my god. Holy blasted blood toad. Holy fucking shit. Look at it go. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, this is the most godly build I've ever seen in Diablo. In terms of style points and clearing, you know, in terms of style points primarily. Oh my god, look at how fast it killed the champions. Okay, here's some innate fire immunes right here. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, fuck this. Let's go to the middle of the Chaos Sanctuary. Let's go to the, in fact, let's go to the thing. Let's go pop the things. Here you go. I can have telekinesis. Let's pop those things. You've got to be toting me. I will show you the gear in just a moment. Holy shit. I didn't realize, see, I mean, that's a good thing about these Thunder Charms, I suppose. This just wasn't a thing that you could do back in the day, you know? HYDRA sucked big you-know-what, to put it technically. It just wasn't viable. The damage was shitty. You didn't have additional Fire Pierce like what you can get now when it comes to the Flame Rift, Grand Charm, Sunder. Then you can couple that with Facets, couple it with Infinity. Just so many that the monsters were fire immune. That was the problem. Holy shit. You just couldn't break them. See, even these guys had a thick fire immune. These Doom Knights here. But now... Oh my god, the Hydra shields them just a couple hits. The Oblivion Knights were not fire immune, they were cold immune. But, so they were never really a problem for Fire Sorc. Okay, here's Nacho Libre, Lord de Seis. Let's see how well they can fare against Nacho Libre. Let's control the mark a little bit, keep him from dying, perhaps. Oh my god. Look, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. These guys are thick too. These guys are firemen, aren't they? Aren't these guys generally firemen? Static would work wonders here. But I'm not going to do that right now. How many points do I have left? Okay, I have some points. Fuck it, I'm going to do static. So, static's going to be F2. Telekinesis is going to be F3. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. But check this out. Here's without static. Look at that. Like 1 second. How fast did she kill it? Or is this a he and detour? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know. Let's take a look. Is that a he? I can't fucking tell. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Gotta check that finger digit ratio, the clavicle, and all that other shit. But, alright, let's go to the Trav. We're just gonna call it a bitch for now. Alright, abroad. Alright, let's go here. Let's see how well she can fare against the Trav. The Council. I have been playing Diablo 4. Check my Diablo 4 channel out if you want. Iceman Diablo 4. Just kind of reminded me because you were fighting the Council in there now. It's been a pretty good time. Season 5 is definitely the best time I've had in Diablo 4. Well, Season 4 was, but Season 5 is everything Season 4 was and a little bit more, so I think it's a good time. Holy shit. Okay, so what I'm going to do... First off, let's show you the gear. And then we'll try Player's 8. So I have Flickering Flame Helm, Nef Pull Vex for the Resist Fire Aura, which is quite nice to help fight against what you get pierced with the Sunder. And with that being said, mine's at 90%. You gotta be kidding me. 3 to fire skills. So the HYDRA, 5,000 damage right now. Level 44, the synergy's maxed. 4,500 to 5,000 damage for Firebolt. And they last for 10 seconds, and you can have 6 HYDRA out at well, I didn't realize it was 6. When the hell was it 6? Are you kidding me? Okay, it's still 6 at 39. Okay, whatever. But Flickering Flame, you get the negative 13% enemy fire risk, which does work with Hydras now. The Fire Pierce stuff. Get some mana, a little bit of other stuff, nothing too important. Astuta's Temper, primarily, let's see here, has the fire seal damage. It doesn't add that much, but I can put a Facet in it for style points. Maybe I should try Hoto. Or maybe a 5 or 6 socketed crystal sword with all facets. So stay tuned for a video on that. I'm going to try that out. So without Astutazan, 4,100 HYDRA damage. And with Astutazan, 5,000. It's just unbelievable. Which is, it doesn't really go that much further down. 3,900 was the max. And now it's 3,700. So the Astutus doesn't add a ton of damage, just a couple hundred damage there from the plus 25% to fire skill damage that you just saw. But, I mean, nonetheless, I'm trying it anyway. And of course I have a perfect facet in there. Mage Fist for the 20 FCR and the fire skill, of course, so you get a little bit more HYDRA damage there. Twin SOJs, as you can see, mana's kind of annoying. What I would have done, if I could do something differently, I'd put more into energy. I'd probably put like 50 points into energy just for the hell of it. I mean, she's not really dying, so I think that would have been fine. SOJs have ARAC for obvious reasons, the one-to-wall skills, 20 FCR, and the max mana increase. Alder's boots, I just like these boots. With that being said, is that too much fire res at this point? Oh my god, look at that. It's still 90. Why is it not golded out with a cap? That's interesting. But okay, so I have Alder's boots, which apparently you don't need if you have Flickering Flame on, so I should have tried something different. But I like Alder's. You run fast as a toad. I like running with a sorcerer to an extent, so I think Alder's boots are okay. 40% faster run walk, 50 to life, fire is 50, 10% damage taken goes to mana, which is a nice stat. And then Phoenix Shield, very important. Get the negative 28% to enemy fire res, so that is just huge. You get some max res if you can reach them, and you get the Redemption Aura, which is just convenient. Mirrors, the all res, the two-to-wall skills, pretty nice amulet. And Chains of Honor, something else that could be switched out. There's no FCR on this thing. I mean, what you'd probably want is a jeweler's plate of the whale or something. Is that what you call it, or is that artisans? I think it's jewelers for 4 sockets. Jeweler's plate of the whale, I think, would be epic, or jeweler's plate of stability with 4 perfect fire facets in there. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that build with that, coupled with like a 6-socketed crystal sword with all fire facets. Just imagine the fire pierce with that. I think it'd be pretty interesting. But nonetheless, let's go to Players 8 and see how well she blows there. So with this build now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix some static field in with the Hydras, and we'll see how well she performs with that. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you get 6 of them out. There's some static, just a little bit of static. Oh my god. You know, this would actually fare quite well, I think, in the cow level. So give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys want to see this build run the cow level in my next video, perhaps. I'd be curious because the cows generally aren't fire immune except for a few bosses or uniques. And I think with that being said, we're just going to pierce the shit out of their fire resistance. You know what I mean? With the Infinity, with all my gear. I mean, check this out. Here's my advanced stats. So nothing too interesting to point out here other than, look at that. 350% to fire skill damage with my fire mastery and all that. And negative 46% to enemy fire res. Remember, Phoenix is a big part of that. Phoenix, Flickering Flame. Then, of course, I have a facet in this. And like I said, you could go further with it. 4 facets in the armor, get rid of Chains of Honor. And maybe try something else. Maybe try, someone said 3-part Talrasha, just for the fun of it, for research purposes. Maybe a Heart of the Oak, just because it's convenient and cool and all that. But I don't know. The Crystal Sword thing is probably the best option, and I'd be curious to try that out. Best in terms of what would compare to an Astuda's with a facet. But it might not be worth it. You're going to miss out on the 3 skills. You're going to miss out on the plus 25%. Which, as we saw, it only adds a couple hundred damage. So I just don't know if that's important. Which is why Heart of the Oak would actually be quite a viable option for this build. Just so you don't have to screw around with a fire facet and all that. And in which case, you wouldn't even need a single fire facet for the build that I'm using right now. So that would be interesting. In which case, Infinity and Phoenix, of course, are the most expensive things. But I mean, shit, that's still pretty expensive, isn't it? All right, so we're getting eaten a little bit. These thugs are trying to eat that ass. Really fixing to eat it, but it looks like we can still potentially take care of them. Yeah, I would love to see her roasting some cows, though. So we will be doing that soon here. Roasting them cows, getting some frickin' grass-fed beef and shit. My women and I actually do that. I have a freezer full of that shit. It's quite nice. Get a quarter of a cow or whatever every year. Something like that. And I do have a meditations channel as well where I talk about weird shit like that. So if you want to follow that, Iceman Meditations or Meditations by Iceman. I can't remember what it is. It has like 470 subs or something right now. So I'm trying to get that shit monetized. If you guys want to be a sub there, check it out. Not that important though. I mean, I'm having a damn good time. You know, I'm playing Diablo 2. I'm playing Diablo 4. I have both those channels going. There's something else. Oh yeah, my bear story channel where I tell bear stories and shit. So it's a damn good time. And I really appreciate you guys for making all this stuff possible. My patrons, my channel members, blessings to you guys. I'm having a damn good time. And it's been this way for quite a while. So I'm quite pleased with that. Still try to hustle, still try to get off my ass. But I will look to stream a little bit here and there. Alright, here's Nato Libre. So yeah, obviously it's not great for players 8. You see what I'm saying? I didn't mean to rhyme there, but whatever. It's not great for players 8. But with that being said, it can still do it. And here we go, here some static. Probably relying a lot on your mercenary as a tank and a damage giver. Oh shit. Oh shit. You almost lost it. Come on, take care of him. There you go. There we go. Ooh, look at this! A foul rune! Speaking of Diablo 4, I wouldn't mind if they had runes in there. And if they kept them rare. Because there's not too many, like, super chase items like that, you know? Oh! My favorite little axe. Razor's Edge. 209% enhanced damage. Not a bad roll, I think. Dual res ring. Nothing too interesting. Assassin skills with 10 faster cast rate. Alright, so here's Satan. Here's just the Hydras. Look at the Hydras. No static. Oh my god. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, that was pretty good, I would say. But I'm curious what you guys have to say about that. Let me know what other builds you want to see me try in the Research Institution. What changes should I make to this HYDRA Sorceress, if any? I'm thinking the 2 that I mentioned, maybe something else. I mean, Crown of Ages with 2 fire facets would be cool, but of course you're going to be doing a little less damage, I think. Then again, you will get a plus 10 to fire skill damage, and you'll only be losing out on -3, but you'll be losing out on +2 skills as well, so probably not worth it. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace be with you.